Hello, my name is Dainty Wilder and today I am going to give you a tattoo tour of my body. Now, this is something that has been highly requested. I get asked about my tattoos almost on a daily basis, whether it's like how many tattoos I have or what my favorite tattoo is or what my first tattoo is. So I figure I may as well just go ahead and make a tattoo tour video for you, for your viewing pleasure. And I have quite a few of them. Most of them are pretty small. I'll just talk you through them. Most of them don't have much meaning. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of them I just kind of wanted because I thought they would look good, but some of them do have a little bit of meaning behind them, so I will let you know which ones do. Without further ado, let me show you my tattoos. I'm gonna stand up for this because I have tattoos all over, so I figure I may as well start with my very first tattoo that I got. Actually, no, I didn't get this tattoo. I gave it to myself, believe it or not. I did not think it would last this long. I honestly thought it would fade straight away. I do not recommend doing your own tattoos, especially the way I did it. I literally used a sewing needle and ink from a pen. And if you're thinking about doing that, don't, because I have since learned that that can be very, very dangerous. But I survived, so I will show you my first tattoo that I did, and it is this right here. I know, it doesn't look very good. Well, what else would you expect? Like, I did it myself with ink pen. Kind of just looks like a stamp. Like, you know the stamps you get when you go into clubs? It kind of just looks like that, to be honest. It could be worse. What this means is, in Japanese, this means heartbeat, or I think it can also be translated to just heart. I know it's really cheesy. I wanted it to say heartbeat because that's where my pulse is. I know. I'm rolling my eyes. You don't have to roll your eyes for me. I'm already doing it. It is cheesy. To be fair, I did not think it would last this long. So that is technically my first tattoo. The very first tattoo that I actually got done professionally, and all the rest of my tattoos from here on out were done professionally. The next one I got when I was 18 years old, and that is this one. That is my first official tattoo that I got. Now, after this, it gets a little bit blurry. I'm not sure the order of all my tattoos because I got a lot of tattoos in a very short amount of time. Most of my tattoos I got between the age of 18 and 20, maybe even 19. I'm trying to remember. It's a bit of a blur, but I got a lot of them in that time frame, so I really don't know which ones come next, but I'm gonna go ahead and just guess for you. The next one I will show you, I think it's on this side. Yes, it is, I was right. So this may have been the next one I got, and I'll give you a little close up. This tattoo, honestly, one of my favorite tattoos. It's a shame because I hardly ever get to see it. Like, it's on my back, it's usually covered up by clothing, and it's also not on my good side. So if I pose for photos, I'm usually this way, not this way. It's a very, very rarely seen, unfortunately, even though I love it so much. Do you know what this character is? If you do, you get brownie points. This is a Navi from the Zelda series. I am a big Zelda fan. It is my favorite game of all time, the whole Zelda series. I'm obsessed with, I have been. Yeah, I thought I would get a little Navi to watch over me and guide me. No, it's not really that deep. I just like Zelda. What do we have next? Now, this symbol, and I hope I'm pronouncing this right. I believe it's called a Hamza. It is kind of a spiritual symbol. It's not any particular like religion or anything. It's sort of something that's communally recognized or amongst a lot of different cultures. Basically is a symbol to protect you against the evil eye. And so far, it's worked, I think. But this one I also drew myself. I designed this one myself, even though it's already a recognized symbol. I just drew it one day and I was like, you know what? I want to get that tattooed on my body. So I did. And I think I did it the very same day. So that was one of my first ones. This has to be another one of my favorite ones. I love Mario Galaxy. I love Nintendo. I don't know if you've picked up on this so far. Mario Galaxy is definitely one of them. Do you recognize this little character here? This is a Luma from Mario Galaxy. I just really love Luma as a character, for no other reason than I think that Luma is so cute. Honestly, I just think it's so cute, so I decided to get one. Isn't it cute? A lot of people think that it's Jigglypuff. I like Jigglypuff, but I wouldn't get Jigglypuff tattooed on me. This is a Luma. This is from Mario Galaxy. And no, it is not a Jigglypuff. So I'll just do the rest of the tattoos that are from here up while I'm squatting down here for you. This was actually one of my most recent tattoos that I got. I love this tattoo. I love how detailed it is. It doesn't have any meaning. I just like butterflies. I think they're pretty. I always have. I mean, the reason I wanted it right here was kind of just to balance out the rest of my tattoos. Like, a lot of the first tattoos I got, I didn't really think of placement. I just kind of got them wherever and whenever I wanted them. But then after a while, I started to think about like the whole picture. When I started to get these bigger pieces, which I will show you in a little bit more detail, when I started to get them, I was like, wait, I really do want to be thinking about my body as a whole. What will look good, just like aesthetically. I wanted to balance out my tattoos. I think I've done a good job so far. Let's talk about some of these bigger pieces. This, it's flowers. There's not a lot to say about this one. I actually got this part of the tattoo done first. I think it's really pretty, really delicate. You can see there's also some butterflies, roses. It's just like really fine line, delicate work. I love this tattoo artist that did this. She did this piece, this piece, this piece, and my leg pieces on this side. That's my snake and more flowers. No meaning behind those. They're just pretty. While I am on this arm, let me tell you about this bad boy right here. Oh my gosh, I'm laughing just like thinking about this. This usually goes unnoticed because it kind of just looks like it's part of this tattoo, but it is an individual tattoo. We were trying to find the best vegan mac and cheese because we overheard a group of people discussing this topic. They were talking about like the best vegan mac and cheese around, and we were eavesdropping and we were literally jotting down, like writing down all these places, and we went to each one of these places, and I swear it was probably like 8 different restaurants. So at the end of the trip, we were just like, do you want to just get a tattoo of like a little macaroni? And yeah, I got this little macaroni right there. I don't know, it's kind of funny. It's also on my elbow, and I know some people call it elbow pasta, so I don't know. It's kind of funny. It's kind of stupid. And now I think we're ready to move to the lower half of my body. I don't have to squat anymore. Yay! Let me show you my lucky cat. I'll try and give you a little bit of a, without accidentally flashing, but this is my lucky cat. I actually drew this lucky cat myself. This was another one of my own designs. I was just doodling. I drew it, and again, I was just like, I want to put this on my body. This looks cute. And I put it right here. It was the same day that I drew it. I just had this tattoo studio that was like close to me that apparently just had availability all the time, because I did this multiple times. I would walk in there on the day and they'd be like, yeah, we can tattoo you right now. And now on this thigh, do you recognize this character? I feel like I might need to give you a little bit more of a close-up. This is Haku from Spirited Away, which is a Studio Ghibli film that I love. And not only do I love it, it also holds a special place in my heart, because I remember going to see this movie. It was like one of the first movies that I actually remember seeing. at a theater, and I don't know, it was just like a really special day for me. This one was also a cover-up because I did have a smaller tattoo, and I can still kind of see it, but I had this tattoo that was like about from there to there. So I got that one lasered off, and then I covered it up, or the little amount that was left, I got it covered up with this big piece, and now an extension of this big thigh piece. I don't know how I'm gonna show you this one. Let me get a chair. Okay, let me show you. Again, this is kind of an extension in the same way that I think of this as an extension of this. This also has little suit sprites around it as well. So you can see how the two tie in together. They're the same theme without being like overly obviously the same theme. Now, I believe I only have one more tattoo to show you. And this one, I'm contemplating how I'm gonna show you this without completely flashing you. This tattoo, I may have saved the naughtiest tattoo for last. It is this one right here. I'm so cheeky. Why did I get that tattoo? I honestly love that tattoo. It's just in the right position, right on my hip bone. You usually don't see it, like even when I'm wearing bikinis, like most of my bikinis cover it up unless I'm wearing like a little itsy bitsy one. I don't know, I feel like it's always a cheeky little surprise. So those are all of my tattoos. I did not mention the ones that I am in the process of removing. Look, I could show you what they look like, but I literally just got lasered yesterday. Trust me, you do not want to see it. But I did have one tattoo here, one tattoo here, one on the back of my neck, and like I mentioned before, that one that I had covered up on my thigh. Those are all of my existing tattoos. Let me know, did you like them? Do you like tattoos on girls? Do you like tattoos in general? I'm a big fan. I think tattoos are so cool. They can be so like cute and pretty, but they can also be so like sexy. I don't know, there's something about them that I really like. But I hope you enjoyed that little tattoo tour. I always enjoy talking about my tattoos because I love them. Even the ones that I don't really love, they still hold a special place in my heart. Hope you enjoyed this little journey, and I'll see you next time. Love you guys. Bye.